Welcome back to another Tera Plays Tera video. Today's video, the game content will be Celestial's Convergence, Normal Mode, and Hard Mode. These are dungeons in Tera Valky that are exclusive to Tera Valky, also known as Tera X, which I will get into more information about that soon enough. But if you want to just sit back and watch the mechanics of this brand new dungeon that's never seen before except for on this platform of Tera, feel free to do so as I show off quite a few clips of it from running it with a few friends. So the first thing I want to talk about in this video is the new branding of Valky Tera, being that it is now going to be called Tera X. So for any future videos of UC of mine that are Tera X, if you go to the Discord and you're seeing Tera X, or the playlist being Tera X, do understand that this is all originally known as Valky Tera. They have decided, instead of shutting down, doing a whole branding change, they are working with a whole new set of devs and a whole additional company that is actually going to be working with the game itself that we'll be talking about. So for anyone who is watching this that's confused what is Tera X, well, just know that that is now what Valky is called, just to clear up any confusion about that stuff. The next thing I want to cover in this video is my role inside what Tera X is, and that is that I am actually very excited to announce that I am going to be working with the developers a little bit more close than I was before. Thus being that I am actually one of their junior developers, I'll get to learn part of how the game works. I get to go in and help, fix some stuff and tweak things inside of the text files. And I'm really happy that I get this chance to learn these skills. I've not really done much work at all like this before, but it's really cool being able to be not only a content creator now for the game, but also work on the back end of the game. Hopefully this is something that I can pick up, and that I would actually really like to make this a part of my content creator journey, along with the fact that being able to see the sides, see the changes that not only I but the other developers make. Hopefully it's something that I can release this information to the community, not early enough that it will, ruin what our jobs in the back end is, that if we can't release something, we say, I don't want to say something that we can't release early. But there shouldn't be as much delay as I felt like there was when waiting for patch notes, that as soon as patch notes drop, I should hopefully have a hand in it, and thus being able to make this content drop with the patch notes and really diving into doing some more marketing through YouTube for the game itself. So I'm really happy that I get to step up to these roles and see where this new journey leads inside of being a junior developer and stuff, and working more hand in hand to the staff. I do want to express now that I'm not the only new member to the staff, and I'm very excited for all the new members on the staff. If you're not in the Discord, I will highly encourage you to join the Tera X Discord, as there you can see all the new staff members. And I gotta say, this team is looking really amazing already, and I'm super excited to see what changes will come to this version of Tera to make it as fantastic and spectacular as possible. Now at this part of the video, I do want to express that Tera X is merging with the gaming network, and as I get more information about this gaming network and the people involved, I do want to release more info about them in a future video. But since I personally haven't been able to reach out to the person at the top of the chain of all this, I didn't want to release any information that was going to step on any toes. But I am very happy to say that this gaming network is going to help not only promote our game, but promote other games with it. And hopefully this is a very nice merge that is just going to be awesome for the community as a whole. All in all, I will discuss further details about this in the future when I have the proper clearance to do so. This next and final part that I'm going to cover over just voice and talking to y'all is the fact that I did do an interview with Valky. Now, I think it's really important to do this kind of stuff occasionally, especially for a fan server like Valky Tech. Doing interviews on some of the developers or higher ups is just a fun little thing to do, and I wanted to do one on Valky for a while. And when all the mix of the drama, not really drama, but issue was going on with the server and now the turnaround, I think it would be really cool to kind of read some of the stuff we talked about to present that to the viewers, and so that y'all know some backstory of just some stuff. And I think it's a cute, fun little thing to do once in a while. So here we're going to a text interview that I had with Valky. Again, I wanted to do it eventually over mic if possible, but due to complications of just me redoing my whole setup, I figured text was just easier, especially because I thought I might have needed to use this interview a bit earlier than now. But, you know, better late than never, and I think this fits better, and it's, you know, it's more fun to put in an uplifting video like this. So let's dive into the interview. My first question, which I ask almost all Tera players, is, what is your main class on Tera? And Valky responded that on retail they played Valkyrie, and on the private servers they've always loved playing Valkyrie tank. And this question kind of led me into something that I've always been wondering about with Valky Tech, and that is the whole idea behind making a Valk tank. And if this is something that in general, like what, you know, Valky's vision was, and, you know, the cause of this. So the first thing that Valky says on this is that they always wanted to be a tank, but they did not enjoy the original tanks in the game. They never found it fun playing, you know, War Tank, Lancer, or Brawler that much. So since they're a Valkyrie at heart, and they've always wanted to tank, thus became the combination of making Valk tank, which I think is really cool. As someone who loves tanking as well, and is basically a War Tank main on console, I can really understand what it's like to tank, because tanking bosses, when you enjoy it, is something completely different. And I could only imagine, you know, not enjoying the tank classes, but knowing you would enjoy tanking. So I think it's really cool that Valky went ahead and created a whole class, like took a class that was already made and just amplified it to being able to tank. So this is a really cool concept that I've always loved, and seeing the, you know, behind the scenes, or behind, you know, the development of why is really awesome. The next question I asked Valky was, what is their favorite part about running a fan server? And the response to this was to be able to see all the people of a community in one place, trying to bring back what they loved, plus being able to share their own vision on the game. And I think this is really cool. I really enjoy seeing this kind of vision come to life. And you know, what happened to retail was really sad, and it's really nice to see multiple different people trying to remake a game and create a community where people have enjoyed and have had so much enjoyment, fun, and experience in the game, but also make their own twists and turns to keep things fresh. I think it's really, really cool to just see that, and I really love seeing Valky's response to that being, it's more about the community. So I really appreciate that. The next question that I asked Valky was, overall, what is their most enjoyment in playing the game? Like, what content do they enjoy running the most? And Valky's response to this was the solo content on the QA test server on Exodore, just being able to slay thousands of mobs, and just being able to, you know, endlessly grind and fight and kill and grind solo content, which, if I do recall, this content, some of it is available, and a lot of it will be even more available in the upcoming months. So stay tuned. That's going to be some really fun stuff. And this question kind of leads into my next question, which is what content did you enjoy creating the most? And that is also the solo content with the custom enchants, upgrading system, custom damages with elemental bonuses. So all really cool stuff that really is only in Valky Tech that hopefully we should be seeing in Tera X now. And a lot of it is really, really neat stuff that I'm hoping and super excited to be a part of. So that is the end of this small interview. At this point, if you want to sit back and enjoy the rest of the dungeon, we are in the hard mode of CC. So feel free to just sit back, relax, enjoy this crazy dungeon with all the these mechanics are crazy. Look at that on the screen, all of those waves. We were so confused, and I'm super excited to see what comes of this dungeon. I'm super excited to see all the changes and bug fixes that come, and just everything that's going to be coming to Tera X is super excited. So that's about it. I hope you enjoy it. Like I said, if you do, feel free to continue watching this mayhem for the next few minutes. If you do, go ahead and hit that like button. If you got any questions or maybe comments, if you want me to relay messages to the other developers, feel free to put those as well in the comment section. Or of course you can join the Discord and feel free to ask in the Discord as well. As always, if you're not subscribed, please consider doing so. And that's about it. I hope to see you in Valkyria, gamers.